Can we talk a little bit about femininity? I would like to know how you sort of rank, traditional definitions of femininity in being conservative and how to raise your daughter. Because I'm the father of, I guess, what you would call in the old world a tomboy. You don't hear that word thrown around very much anymore. And I think it used to very much be the case that there was an understanding. Girls could be a lot of different ways and they could have sort of different characteristics. But I swear, and it's not an over-exaggeration to say, like, there are people now who, if your daughter exhibits like what you would call masculine traits or likes to get rough and get in the mud and all that stuff, they're like, whoa, well, she might be a boy. She's, in a couple of years, she's going to change her identity. And they're talking to kids about this stuff behind closed doors away from parents. And it's kind of unnerving, but I think you've got a more complicated view of this.
Yeah, I mean, that is totally wacky. Since the beginning of time, some girls are all ruffles in pink when they're younger. Others like to climb trees and play in the mud, and that's fine. And I think as parents, we want to encourage our daughters to be what comes naturally to them. It has this whole transgender movement is so difficult for people to deal with. I mean, it's the notion that, oh, well, because she's a tomboy, she wants to be a boy. That's crazy. She's a girl. She's a biological girl. And, she may always be athletic and interested in those kind of things. But the differences between women and men, the differences are our strength. It's the natural variations between men and women that are biological. The miracle of childbirth that elevates women in a way that nothing else can. And yet, this notion that men and women are absolutely equal is a feminist notion and a left-wing notion. It's not helpful.